Welcome to SA Footballer TV at the very colourful Portland Hotel with Nosey.
How you going, TJ?
It's all happening, mate.
Oh, it is there. We've got Eddie Charlton popping some balls here. And
let's get on to Division 4, mate. It's been another big week, and Eastern Park have announced themselves. We thought that the playing at Audi Arena might be an issue, but it hasn't, because they've smashed Edwardstown 21-11, 137 to 7-9, 51. One man that didn't take a nap was Christopher Knapp.
Christopher Knapp, he did. He kicked 5.
Yep.
Brandon Ozleweski kicked 3. Benny McMullen with 3, as well as with Freeman. Best player,
10 goal kickers.
Yeah, as best players, Peter, Knapp and Matty Stewart in the best area for Eastern Park. And for Edwardstown, Tom?
Blythe kicked 3, Curtis was their best, and probably a game that... Pretty disappointing first up game at Audi Arena for them. They'd look to, hopefully next time they visit, because finals can be played, do a lot better than that one. One team that's come in, they've had their first win ever. Well, this season, I think they used to be in the...
I don't know.
They've come from the Southern Footy League. They are, of course, Morphy Park.
The Roos.
Yes, the Roos. Red and yellow, Hulk Hogan's colours.
Yes.
18-20.
Down at the pasty.
Yes. Kilburn, 5-2-32. Kilburn...
Oh, no.
No train. Train didn't go 2-2. Last week, Shrek was talking premierships. This week, they've had 31 less scoring shots. McCallum kicked 2. Parks was their best. For Morphy Park, a great spread with Campbell kicking 4, Barry 3. Better players, mate.
And Trezise and Baldwin and McConnell in the best there at Morphy Park. So
and the second half was worse than the first half.
One goal after quarter time.
8 goals, 12 to 1 goal. And look, so they call it Kellett Reserve. Maybe it is indeed a bit of a fortress. It's difficult to play. It is shaped like a pasty.
Yep.
And I know my pasties.
You do, yes. Good pizza shop next door to there too.
Is it?
Yeah.
So well done to the boys from Morphy Park. The Roos, I think they'll start to make a little bit of an ascension up the ladder now. All right. There was a very close game this week. We're going to get into that. Apparently,
the Div 5 last year's grand final.
Yes.
Replay.
And the replay resulted in the same result. They were winning, but a lot closer.
15 goals, 17-97, defeating Smithfield. 14 goals, 11-95. Down there at Smithfield Oval, so a good win there for the Hounds.
Without having been there myself, I'm told a goal was kicked after on the final siren. Smithfield hit the front by 4 points, or 3 points, and then it was called touched, and it was touched. The right decision was made, and Hectorville got over the line by 2. I'm sure Smithfield Oval would have taken that one pretty well.
They would have, yes.
But that is how it resulted out. I'll go Smithfield side, Maidenhead, but great game. 7 was adjudged their best, along with Big Ian Bell, man. Yep,
and for Hectorville, Russell with 6, Desi with 3, Ford and Rumsby in the best there for the Hounds. So
6 goals to Russell, really good effort there, and Hectorville would be. You go up to Smithfield and you can pinch the points. You take that every day of the week.
Take that every day of the week. Very tough place to, especially if they're kicking it to the northern goals in the final quarter. Very tough ground to win a game of footy at Smithfield Oval.
I'm just thinking back how many times I've played there and how many times I've won, and I don't need more than one hand. So, last one, next one, mate, features an award winner. So it was, there was that one man that made the difference. It was Northaven 15-11-101, Salisbury 8-12-60, and it was indeed the Spider.
The Spider.
He kicked 8, that's 8. He was best on ground.
Should have been 12.
Should have kicked 12. And of course, that makes him our SA Footballer Player of the Week. He wins a $50 voucher. So well done to the Spider, Tom Lipson. It makes me happy. Not just because we like him and he's a good guy and he's involved with us, but he's gone through knee hell. He's had, done 3 knees, 4 knees. He was a genuine star as a junior. And just to see him be able to play football for his local club, where his dad's coached, his brother plays, and he's loyal to that place for him. I've seen him scoot across tables at 3 in the morning, but you know what he is? He's Northaven through and through, and I'm happy for him.
Yeah, it's good.
Enjoy your meal, you cheap bastard.
Yeah. Where's everybody? And for Salisbury, Banwell kicked 2 and a heap of other blokes kicking singles. Bennett and Gray in the best. Gray. There's 2 Greys there in the best, but you know, we did say, and we have said all along, that hopefully this year Northaven do live up to their expectations.
They'll be there and thereabouts when the whips are a-cracking. Okay. Colonel Light Gardens. They've got the chocolates over the Jeps Cross Rams. 12-13-85. Jeps Cross 8-9-57.
Fleming with 5 and Hooper with 2 for Colonel Light, and Bennett and Hooper in the best.
And we've got another one of those awards. It's the
Crazy Horse Player of the Week.
It's a real loyalty award for a guy who... True Loyalty Award for a guy who's stuck through thick and thin at Cannock Gardens. It is Ty Corey who wins our Player of the Week.
He has got one of the filthiest modes you've ever seen in your life.
Needs to get to the crazy.
Yeah, he'll be at the
Not
crazy
necessarily the
horse.
best player this week, but does deserve an award. For Jeps Cross, it's Smith kicked 3, coming off their first win last week as well. Probably started to come down. First win in years. Childs and more Daunt was there. Yeah, best players. That takes us through the games this week, mate.
It does, mate. Moving on to next week's or next round's games.
Yes. So where are we going first?
We're going to go out to Chick Park, Kilburn and North Haven.
This is the Facebook battle. I've seen some great stuff between these two clubs flashes up. I don't get on Facebook much for these days, but I'll get on Saturday night just for the results of this game. We'll get tagged in a few things, I think. North Haven will be far too strong, unless Kilburn somehow get in their heads. I reckon this will be a good game.
Yeah, I reckon too, but I don't think North Haven will have it all their own way, but North Haven will win for me.
I mean, big ground, Kilburn, beautiful deck.
Great deck,
and you suggest the North Haven on balls, Pedersen and Bird should have their own way and get the
because Pedersen should be back after Easter from his osteitis pubis, so we did talk about that last week, but yeah, like I said, Haven for me.
Two teams that have started reasonably well, both sitting 1-1.
Hectorville and Eastern Park out at Daily Oval. Heckies for me, the Hounds. I think even though Eastern Park won well, they play their oval really good. Up there a couple of times last year when I was tied up with Lockleys. Heckies are hard to beat at home. Great barbecue up there too.
I'm going to take Eastern Park. It's a bit of a toss of the coin job. I could understand why I go Hectorville at home. Eastern Park a really good win over Edwardstown last week. Maybe, of course, they've got a week to think about it with Easter, but maybe they'll keep that momentum going.
Okay. Duncan Fraser Reserve. We got Jeps Cross and Smithfield, mate.
Question without notice. When was the last time these two teams would have met? Because Jeps Cross have come from 1 and Salisbury have come from 7. And
you see all these questions getting floated around about Smithfield and Eastern Park when they played, but
I can't remember Jeps Cross being lower than Division 4, and I can't remember Smithfield being higher than Division 4. I think this could be the first time they're meeting since back in the Safford days or the old days. So, interesting.
Smithfield for me.
Yeah, I think Smithfield first time up at Duncan Fraser.
I think a bit tougher than Jeps. I think they'll get the job done.
Yes. Bellman in ruck to give the on-ballers first use. Again, Jeps Cross another nice oval.
And not too far for their supporters. Sometimes don't like to travel to the other side of town. It's not too far for them, so
straight up main north, chuck a left on Grand Junkie,
straight up Tom Hill, and you're there.
Onto Roe Avenue. Roe Avenue. I love Jeps Cross as a club. I've got friends there, and I go there regularly. It's near my place, and good club. Just like I always try and support the local clubs.
It's good to hear. Okay, Edwardstown Oval, battle of basically neighbours, really. Edwardstown and Morphettville Park.
Yep, and they're both 1-1. Interestingly enough, Morphy Park with their big winner 3rd. Edwardstown are 8th.
Yeah, right.
Yes, so again, more even, it's a lot closer to this division, which is exciting. So you've got your 2 undefeated teams, your 2 yet to win teams. But the 2 yet to win teams are Smithfield and Salisbury, and they're not basket cases. No. They're teams that could still push finals. So really good tight division, just like last year did.
Yep.
And that's why we are.
Morphy Park for me.
Morphy Park based on last week, but I think Morphy Park are going to be a bit like Eastern Park in the sense that they could be a little schizophrenic or bipolar. When they're home, they're awesome. When they're away, we don't know.
Morphy Park for me. Okay.
CLG take on the Magpies. That's Colonel Light and Salisbury.
Colonel Light for me at Morlock Park.
Yeah, I'll take Salisbury sitting bottom. They need a win, but I don't think they'll get it this week. Colonel Light Garden undefeated, sitting in 2nd. Hard to tip against.
Brett Leonard will have them flying. So.
Beautifully done. The very even Div 4 is done and dusted for a week. We'll be back next week.
See you guys.